Bearing in mind this case, if I was convicted, we're talking about 10 years prison sentence. On Monday, Papa declared 24 hours, you will receive your miracle. Lo and behold, I opened my email. The police officer, the arresting officer sent me an email saying, your case has been dropped. I couldn't believe it. Look, there is God in this place. When the enemy is planning evil against you, God will turn things around for you. And I'm so happy to be here. Papa, you saw my testimony of me celebrating on Facebook. The video has gone viral because many people don't believe that the testimonies that happen here are genuine until they saw me from Zambia, that they know I've been going through some certain challenges. I've been based in the UK for the past 19 years, and I have a company which recruits healthcare workers. So I've been bringing people from Nigeria all over the world, and some people conspired because they were jealous of my success. To God be the glory, I had 2 big contracts which the UK government had given me, and some people from my country, Zambia, because I was into politics before, they accused me of human trafficking, to say that I was bringing people to the United Kingdom to do prostitution. So the UK government started a case against me, which I didn't know. And on the 3rd of August, my house was raided with the police. We had 4 armed police officers that came to my house, and I didn't even know what to do. By then, I had seen Papa on BBC. That's how come I knew you, but I hadn't yet joined the NSPPD. You know, there's so many streams that are out there, and I just said, Nigerians are so blessed, or everything is all about Nigeria. Anything successful is Nigerian. So I knew he's definitely a genuine man of God. So on the day when the police came, my husband opened the door, and the first thing they said was, you are under arrest on suspicion of human trafficking. And they grabbed my phone, which had everything. And they took me into custody. I was supposed to take my daughter to nursery. They took me to custody. I was there for almost 6 hours, asking me questions because people had lied to say that I keep money in the house. The thing is, 2 police officers remained in the house, searching the whole house, because they were expecting to see passports. And then after they interviewed me and they asked me questions about what I do for the company, I explained to them, actually, Papa, what happened was when I had those contracts, the people that came in, you know, when you are doing business, you need to be in a fire altar like this one, because everything will crumble. Everything that I had crumbled. These are millions of pounds contracts. The people, as they were coming in, their behavior was just anyhow. We were always having complaints. So I explained to the police officers what I went through, and I told them that I had to put contracts on hold. So when I came back from the police, the first thing I did was to check my WhatsApp, because I've got 2 friends of mine from Nigeria. Most of my best friends from the UK are Nigerians, Chinwe and Toyin. I love them to bits, and I said, let me check on this link that they always send me. So on the 4th of August, that was my first time to actually join. And when I heard Pastor Jerry Eze speak, I said, I've been missing out. How I wish I had joined this link when my business had started. And on the 7th, Pastor Jerry Eze said, you thought you were doing good, and now they have using your good against you. They are using your good against you. I don't know who you are. It's a lie of the enemy. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. And I screamed. I grabbed that word of knowledge, because I knew that Papa was talking about me. He's been talking about so many things about me. I'm now the biggest sharer in Zambia when it comes to NSPPD. They know me. Papa, if you are coming to Zambia, I should be the one that should advertise your program. Because everybody knows I'm a social media influencer in Zambia, and also I did politics, so most people know about me. So for me, I just kept on going on to the point whereby, you know, my enemies, unlucky for you, your enemies, you don't know them. Me, I know them. They're on Facebook. I said, as long as I'm on the fire altar, I'll write your name down, and Papa will keep on saying, your enemies will never rejoice over what you're going through. They would post and say, Pastor Jerry has paid me to advertise him. I've never even met Pastor Jerry in my entire life, because now the prayers were just too much for them. They couldn't believe that I was this prayerful. I decided that from that day, 4th August, till today, I will never miss any service. I will never miss any program. So on Sunday service, 29th of October, Papa stood here. He was wearing a khaki kind of outfit and he said, I don't know who you are, but I have a word for you. You will not be a victim for doing good. I grabbed it on television. No? What about you people who are in the audience live? If I can grab it from the television, I said, this is my word, yes. On the 29th of October, bearing in mind this case, if I was convicted, we're talking about 10 years prison sentence. On Monday, Papa declared 24 hours, you will receive your miracle. Lo and behold, I opened my email. The police officer, the arresting officer, sent me an email saying, your case has been dropped. I couldn't believe it. Look, there is God in this place. When the enemy is planning evil against you, God will turn things around for you. This man is a man of God. You know, he had said even during the prayers in September to say, who will lay a charge against God's elect? I never miss any prayers. So 5 o'clock UK time, I'm awake. I said I will never miss. By the time that case was cancelled, the Facebook mockers, they started writing 3 weeks later. In fact, that same day when I did the video of Papa, they said, oh, she's gone mental. This is bipolar. Look at her. She's run. They couldn't hear me saying, there's God here. They just took that small thing and they were laughing about it. By the time we reached November, this is my passport. In fact, part of the conditions of me being arrested was that they should keep my passport. That was one of the conditions. They kept my passport. They gave me everything back. They gave me my office equipment because they had also searched our office as well. They searched our office. They gave me all the equipment back, everything. And I decided, you know, this altar, there's too much fire. Let me apply for American visa. Hey, I applied for American visa. Oh. The God of the fire altar gave me American visa for 3 years that I can go and visit because I have no charge. Papa declared that I have no charge. So why should I be denied American visa? My third testimony is my son was born in Zambia, but he's not really entitled to the funding in the UK. But to God be the glory. Hey, I kept on writing it on the list to say, please God, make sure this boy goes to school. He was granted his funding. Why am I here to testify all the way from UK? I needed to show the enemies of this world to say that when you pray, God will answer. Elroy, the God that sees me, that he has answered my prayer. That Papa used to say, your enemies will never rejoice. Who are you? Who are these three voices that keep on declaring, that keep on saying all sorts of negative things? Let the earth swallow them. So many things he would say. If you are joking, you people in Nigeria, me, I'll tell you, I will start my own NSPPD in Zambia where we started our own headquarters. To God be the glory. And I just want to say thank you for this ministry. Thank you, Pastor Jerry. I love Mama Eno so much. I never miss her services. You know, there was a time when she said, the same bearer of bad news will be the bearer of good news. I said, this woman is too much fire. Oh, I never miss. I love the choir. Oh my God, Dr. Ugoma, God bless you. Most of the people here, you're working so hard. Don't never relent. Never think your work is in vain. Some of us where we're coming from, we wish we could be near Papa. Never ever use this opportunity as just, oh, it's ordinary. This man is a man of God. Papa, I just want to say, even as you come to Zambia, please, sir, consider me to be part of the team. I love you so much. You are now my spiritual father. I adopted you as my spiritual father. Papa, people mocks me. They mocked me. I was trying to compose myself, but they would write all sorts of things on social media. You know, being a social media personality, I would hear Papa say, you know, people will say, my mother used to tell me, whatever they can say, don't focus on those things. But Papa, it hurts. When people are saying, all they wish is for you to be in prison. All they wish for, and the people who are saying those things are the people who are behind everything that was going on, and pretended as if maybe it was just created by just the UK government decided. But for God to vindicate me, who am I not to come to Abuja to testify? I give God all the glory.
The same thing that they mocked you for, the same thing that they said about, they will still celebrate you over those same things. Carry your last minute congratulations. Give the Lord a mighty shout.